You are just sex partners, as it were.
Friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Hello,
Hello, lovers.
lovers. Welcome to today's edition of Love Matters with Coach
Mm-hmm.
M and Coach
Coach
O.
O.
Trust you all are doing great.
Yeah.
So, this is the question. I've been married for 4 years now. Before I got married, I used to think that I like sex. But now, since I gave birth to a child, my sex drive just died. Even though I try my best to satisfy my husband, he never seems to get satisfied. He wants sex every day, but I'm tired. We even fight about it. I've tried talking to him that times have changed, as well my body too. So I can't be the same me again when we were dating, having sex every day, but this man is not willing to understand. I'm thinking of suggesting he gets a second wife because I honestly can't have sex the way he wants. This person is asking a very common question that lots of people actually ask. But let me pick some points that she mentioned here. She said something that, number one, they've been having sex a lot before they got married. So she had already whetted his mouth, his appetite. The two of them had already seen different things that they were doing before marriage. So it is going to be, you've trained somebody to do so thing. So when you now get to marriage and you want to stop that thing, it's not going to be easy to stop. And that's why we say those things. We say that whatever you see before marriage, you will see in marriage, which is what is happening in this case as well. So you have taught him how to taste and enjoy you at that time every day, and you didn't see anything wrong with it. So a clause here, let's even state this clearly first of all, that marital sex is wrong. That's number one. Let's even make that one clear from there. And then number two, in this case, you have already whetted his appetite, by telling him that okay, it's fine to do it every day before you got married. So in marriage, nothing different should happen. Your sex drive, you say it has died. I understand that you've given birth, fine. I will understand that there are postpartum kind of things that happen, after delivery. We understand all those things. Depression for some people, low sex drive for some people, hot flashes for some people, several things for different people. However, there has to be a middle ground. And we need to make that clear. There has to be a middle ground that each party needs to reach to ensure that nobody is starved. I'm still going to come to the last statement you made, though. I've not gotten there yet, but I've still had this one here now. So the two of you need to actually see a counselor. Need to see a trained counselor that would help you, come to a middle ground. We cannot be able to say everything here, until you come to see us one-on-one. We would be able to tell you, okay, what is the man supposed to do? What is the woman supposed to do individually? The truth of the matter is that there has to be a middle ground. For the man, sex every day, as she has said, changes have happened. So you need to adjust. And that's really what marriage is about. Marriage is about commitment on both sides. So I commit to you, you commit to me. There has to be a middle ground that we meet. So it's not that one person will stay aloof and say, oh, me, I cannot have sex again because my sex drive died. And the other person is now standing aloof and saying, me, oh, my own sex drive is every day or nothing. With that, there will be problem.
In my own opinion, they both need to understand the things that are obtainable after having a child. Another thing that can affect is family planning, especially if the family planning method is hormonal. There are some family planning that reduces or crashes sexual drive,
yes.
Makes sex painful because women don't get sexually aroused or don't get as wet as they
So
should.
there'll be dryness,
Yes, dryness,
so
and
discomfort.
and that leads to discomfort and painful sex and all of those things. So there can be different things that we can attribute to postpartum body changes. And it is when you understand as a woman that, okay, because you cannot just say that your sex drive has reduced and because of that you're not having
He
sex.
didn't say.
Why?
She didn't even say that he reduced. He said he died.
Exactly. So the question is, why did he die? Is it just because you had a child? There are people that they have children and their sexual drive is still there. So what is causing that sexual drive to die? Is it as a result of you having a child? Or have you gone through a trauma in relation to having a child? Or people have had so much that the thing have even tired you,
Tire you, exactly.
and you're not even just ready. You're just even using the fact that you
You
don't
have it
a
as
child
an excuse.
exactly, as an excuse.
Yeah.
So you really need to know what is causing that sexual drive to die, to drop or to die, and discuss it intellectually with your husband. It's not
intellectually and objectively.
Yes, it's not, babe, the thing I've died, there's nothing you can do about it. No,
you want him to die.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
All right.
When we mean intellectually, you sit down and say that, babe, okay, so I was reading some articles and there are a lot of things associated with postpartum, and then start listing different things and touch on sexual drive. Also add the fact that that I even did family planning. These are some of the disadvantages, the pros and cons. These are one of the side. Could even be one of the reasons why I've even been feeling the way I've been feeling. And then he start reasoning that can it be? You can even give me some of the articles to read. True. And let him see it himself so that it doesn't look like I'm conjuring stories. And when he feels like see, like what will we now do about this? Then you now start you look for solutions with him. That okay, this is it. Maybe when we want to do next time, you probably take more time with foreplay so that my body's in the mood. It's not just going in and going out. Or look for different solutions. If you need to take some particular fruits, some particular veggies that would help you, I know of some syrups, natural things that would help you, not the aphrodisiac not that one, natural things that would exactly that would boost your libido for you in a very natural way. It might not be up to 100 like it used to be, but it's not going to be at 0 where it is right now. So because you know that and your husband is aware of what is going on, you guys can meet at the common point. So if, for example, your husband is every day, every minute, because he now understands this, you cannot be once in a week again, but you can be in the middle point of 3 to 5 times in a week, right? And the 3 to 5 times in a week, he knows that these 3 to 5 times I cannot just go in and go out. I need to put in extra effort of playing with different places that you feel is best for you. So it boils down to understanding the why and addressing it, and not just saying, look, that I already have a child. It is only if one of the things that
there were complications that came from even the birth.
Yes.
Except there are complications that came from the delivery, and we'll understand.
Yes. I was about to say that if your disposition towards what is happening is not what we just discussed, it means that one of the major reasons why you got married was because of sex. And now that you've had it so much and you're tired of it, there is really nothing on the table to be offered to you. And because now there is nothing on the table to be offered to you, the next possible suggestion you can give is that the man should go and look for another wife. It means that your husband and your marriage does not worth anything to you.
That's the meaning.
Because something that is valuable to you, you will not just want to lose it on the platter
of sex
out of every other issue. The guy is faithful to you. The guy is not abusive in every way. Is providing, is loving, is that just because of sex you are asking him to go and marry another lady? There is something fundamentally wrong with you. As simple as that.
And even apart from the something fundamentally wrong with you, I think you are not even seeing the problem in this thing. In that, okay, now that you have opened the door for him to marry another wife, do you know the problems that are going to accrue The problem that you are not seeing yet, they are going to accrue and accumulate from him marrying another wife that will now become a contender with you and become every other thing
People don't
against you.
mind.
Anyway, some people don't mind.
You know
Sure.
that there are some very crazy women that they don't mind. Just as we have
Wow.
some rich women that they don't mind their husband cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
So far you bring money, so far you take care of your child, and so far I have my own money, I'm good to go.
Well, it's sad, but
It's sad, but that is not how God has created marriage
That's
to be,
not
and
it.
it's actually very sad. So
and you now being the one to even push him to go and
to
do
even
that.
propose that in the first
Ah.
place, it shows that you
Ah.
didn't get married for the right reason.
Yeah, your
you
values
you
are
didn't get married for the right
your
reason.
values are not just it.
And that's why at every slightest discomfort or slightest provocation, you think
want
of a way out.
run out.
You didn't get married for the right reason.
Ah.
And this is a call to ladies out there.
Mm.
It's not just about let me get married so that we can be doing this thing.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
when you do it finish, what's left? If you don't have strong reasons, strong foundations for getting into that marriage, it's just a matter of time that the butterflies in your tummy reasons will disappear. And when there's no other thing, it's boring.
Yeah.
It's boring, and you're looking for a way out or looking for external ways to fill up the void in your heart.
And this
in
is
your
one
mind.
of the reasons why we tell people that they should marry their friend. If your husband is your friend, I don't think you will suggest this kind of thing you're suggesting. So that means that you are just sex partners, as it were.
Friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. We wish you well, but we just want to encourage you that that's not the next line of action. Solve it. Come to the middle point. If you know that the two of you cannot solve it alone by yourself, since you've been having this interaction with him and he has not bulged, he has not reasoned with you, and you two say you are not even reasoning with him.
How have
for
you
what
been
I said,
the
discussions exactly.
How?
So you've not been reasoning with him too. You know, because you two, you are in your own place.
That,
you're already saying that you cannot have sex.
died,
You cannot. It have died. It have died. And he is saying no, every day. Go and see a trainer and
See,
certified counselor.
marriage is
Reach out to
it's
us.
about sacrifice.
Yes.
It's about shifting.
Yes.
It's about letting go.
Yes.
Sometimes,
Yes.
you know, it's a mix. It
Yes.
doesn't necessarily
Yes.
mean to be this way every time. It doesn't
Yes.
necessarily mean to be that way every time.
Yes.
But if you're not ready to sacrifice, if you're not ready to shift, if you're not ready to budge, then I don't think you're really ready for marriage. I don't think
You're not.
Yes.
You're not.
It's as simple as
You're
that.
not.
And the sad part of this is that whether you like it or not, they are going to transfer this mindset and this ideology
to your children.
And before you know it, you start raising kids that are already dysfunctional in their ideology about marriage.
And they too will end up raising dysfunctional homes, except something happens to them that will change that.
Yes, you need to look for help.
Yeah.
You need to look for help as a woman to get the right mindset about marriage. Your husband too also needs to look for help to understand how marriage works. It's very, very important, because the two of you need to understand the concept behind this thing to be able to function optimally. Because as far as you are concerned, what is guiding you, your values in that marriage, they are very, very wrong. In fact, maybe they are not even existing in the first place.
Maybe. So, our final words, before we give our final words, have you liked this video? Have you shared? Have you subscribed? If you have not done those things, please do them now.
Right now.
And please drop comments. Let's see your comments. Let's see what your thoughts are on this matter and how we can help you as well. And even as you know, there may be something you want to even say to this person, you know, to the two of them. Just drop it in the comment section too. And if there are questions you have in your heart too, please drop them there. And reach us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok at Love and Emotions Up. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Click on this like button and turn on the notification bell so that as videos drop, you'll be the first to know and see them. So our parting words will be this: singles, don't get married for the wrong reasons. You can't be getting married because you had hot sex before marriage and then expect, because things can change in that regard. So as much as possible, get your reasons right. Marry your friend, get other, just binge on our videos. You see a lot of our videos where we discuss these things. Please binge on our videos, they will do you a lot of good. So at this point, we'll say we love you. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.